Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will go on the attack first. The Hoosiers had no problem as they ran away from the Boilermakers the last time they met.
That was a game Purdue fans want to forget. They made way too many mental errors in that one. It really was Purdue.
And I guess Purdue needs to produce today if Purdue wants to do something special.
Got the quick pass. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, down the throw. He's got his man across the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Hoosiers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Makes the grab. He's trying to get it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll keep it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense has the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know having played the position, you haven't. And you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got room at the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. A little screen to the running back. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first.
And he murders into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the balance. He's loose. At 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him run.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Going right to work up top. Setting up the screen. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with second and short. Now he's going to break the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Boilermakers are on the move. Looking for a man, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Davis.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Intercepted for the 11th time. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Flex it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 2nd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going up top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. Saw it right there.
That's caught. It's Branch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. To the air, it's Daniels. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Joyner. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
This rivalry dates back to 1891, and you want to know how important the old Oaken bucket is? When Lee Corso won it for the first time, he slept with the bucket.
There are NFL players that don't sleep with the Lombardi Trophy, so that just shows you how important this trophy is to these two teams.
Well, it shows you how awesome Lee Corso is too, because he's also the guy that, when he had a lead on Ohio State, called a timeout, brought all of his players on the field, and took a picture in front of it saying Indiana was beating Ohio State.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's going to take off. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Joyner. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Daniels. He makes the grab. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Boilermakers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. It's complete to the right. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Boilermakers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're working that left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And the returner goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Corner's going to give them room. He'll pull it on the read. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the old Oaken bucket is on the line, and already the Hoosiers and Boilermakers have given us some impressive moments. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Purdue and Indiana plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Hoosiers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Back to pass, it's Daniels. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Got his man downfield. They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target.
Touchdown, Purdue! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
The old Oaken bucket dates all the way back to 1925, but the rivalry itself goes back even further. 1891, an alumni associations from both sides decided what's the perfect, most suitable trophy. Well, of course, an Oaken bucket.
Yeah, of course, a bucket. A bucket's the perfect reason and the perfect thing to fight for. What are you going to win today? I'm going to win a bucket. No, but I mean, I think the history of it's cool, but Jesse, when you make it a trophy game, it's just so much more fun. It's so much more energy. It's so cool. You're going to celebrate with it. You're going to go grab it right after the game.
Yeah, you know, both Purdue and Indiana, they're hoping to add a score, a date, the city this game was played in. Someone's adding a P or an I to the old Oaken bucket.
Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Hoosiers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. On a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Bounced off his feet. The Boilermakers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Still looking at the 20. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush Hit him with the screen and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Fired in from the red zone for the score. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
To start this drive.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times. Dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Off the play fake. The quick out. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Catch in the middle, it's Tracy. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Lost to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Hoosiers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Firing to the right, complete. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Grabbed over the middle, it's Joyner. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him.
There he goes! He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Got his man on the right. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Purdue! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9. Boiler up, and are they ever as Purdue stretches the lead.
Purdue is putting in work. Wonderful job by this offense, putting up points. They're doing everything they wanted to do in this rivalry.
Purdue is flying high. You've got to love the level of execution right now offensively, and on the defensive side, man, they're flying high.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. It's grabbed in the middle. It's Walker. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Caught in the backfield, it's Beebe. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Beebe. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hoosiers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Hoosiers are on the move. The short hand, it's Tracy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Caught near the sticks. It's Beebe. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. And the Hoosiers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Hoosiers racing to the line in a hurry up. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that poor job by the defense.
Well, great job by the hands team receiving there. They're able to spot the kick, fall on it, make sure they keep possession, secure it. Nice job.
He'll pull it down and run. And he avoids the tackle with the slide.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He's got him this time. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Snagged out of the air. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Under fire. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Boilermakers. They put up another score here in the fourth, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Pulls it in. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Game tackle. You're going to win this game.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll go to work in the air on second down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pulls it in on the right. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And the Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Offense in a split backfield. Looking to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that.
There he goes. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start this drive going to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
To the air. It's Mendoza. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in the 1st down and goal. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. The latest edition of the Indiana-Purdue rivalry goes to the Boilermakers as they will boiler up and take home the old Oaken Bucket. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.